It was really upsetting. I think it was a show with so much potential. There were times when I was just, like, annoyed with the gross out stuff. It's like, "Alright, I got it." And some of the dialogue is so, like what did he call, like, the so Soldier Boy is basically a guy from the '50s who's been frozen and woken up. He's Captain America, but remember Captain America woke up and he was, like, cool with the black boss immediately. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? Like, this guy's from the '50s, right? '40s. This guy's from the '40s. And he's immediately okay with Sam Jackson being his boss. Okay, I'll believe it. Let's move the show
I don't
along.
think that's how it would have happened.
Soldier Boy wakes up and he's like, "Hop to it, toots. Get in there and suck my man dick." Like he called Huey a cum guzzling butt pirate or something like that.
That's
like,
not a
he's
very
all-
1940s insult.
No, well, he catches up to the times. He's very
Hmm.
homophobic. He's always making like remarks about race and stuff like that. Like Jensen. Oh, that's another thing. Somehow they had an episode to reunite Jensen Ackles and Jared Padalecki from Supernatural, the two brothers. They're like, yeah, let's get Jared Padalecki in for an episode. We'll do a whole spin-off thing where Homelander and Soldier Boy do a father-son look for superpowers kind of. And it's like, man, you've got so few episodes here. Why are you focusing on these new throwaway characters? Like Padalecki's immediately killed. Padalecki gets like an episode where he's alive, and then he gets his face stomped in, and he's out of the show forever. Obviously, his face exploded. Why are you doing that to us? Why don't you develop his character more? Like when Homelander was talking to himself in the mirror, and a different version was talking back a couple years ago, I was like, oh, this is scary. This is a problem. Like he was evil before, but now he's actually like insane. Like he can't be held responsible for his own actions at this point. He's putting the evil doctors in ovens and
Incompetent to
baking
stand
them.
trial. Yeah.
he really wasn't. Like by the end, he's hallucinating and he's seeing like big-titted angels telling him he's the chosen one. He's not crazy for thinking he's God. He is seeing a literal angel come to him and tell him he is. He's
the only thing I know about this show, and I know so little, but a bunch of clips were floating around because people were angry about the finale and what's like the Aquaman of this show. I saw the clip of him like sitting on a pier on Twitter, and I guess he had done something to upset all the sharks and the fish and everything. And the dialogue was so over the top, cringy, and bad that I couldn't believe. Part of me was like, someone AI'd this to make it worse because it's like a poorly rendered Hammerhead being like, "On God, cuh, you know, no cap, you ain't cool with us no mo." And I was like, this is humiliating. Like this someone in the writer's room was having a laugh, being like, I wonder if I can sneak this one past the
plot line was they were doing like an underground oil pipeline or something, and the Deep endorsed it. And then I think the Deep's podcast friend, Black Noir, busted it in an effort to make Deep look bad. So now all the fish of the sea blame the Deep for this.
Yep.
And
is he not like Aquaman that he just controls them?
No, he's friends with them and he can talk to them, and they're all they instantly align with what his needs and wants are until he lost their favor. And I think that's how he dies in the end. He gets in the water, right?
A squid sticks its tentacle up his ass and out his mouth.
I saw that. Absurd. I saw him swimming too. Woody could go faster.
He didn't swim nearly. I thought the same. I
thought he must have been able to fucking zoot through the
you
water.
think he could zoot. There's a scene after the Hammerhead threatens him, someone starts drowning. And like it's at like I think a saltwater beach, I'm not even positive, because there were no waves. It looked like a lake, and I think it was with a shark in it. I don't know what the fuck they're doing in this scene. But anyway, guy starts drowning and they're like, the Deep is here. Oh, thank God, the Deep is here. And he just slowly walks backwards.
Yeah, it's great.
Because he's afraid to go in the water because the shark threatened him.
Yeah, they don't want it anymore.
Is he not powerful enough to fuck up a shark?
That was my thought, but apparently not. Or maybe he felt like there would be too many.
That guy stinks.
Dude, this is superhero writing is tricky. Like Kyle brought out these like, inconsistencies.
Power scale issues.
Why didn't Homelander just laser eye? Why didn't this happen? I could say that about almost every superhero show I've ever seen. Like people just forget their speedsters. People just forget about laser eyes. You know, it goes on and on. It happens in all of them.
Wasn't Homelander's big thing pride?
No, his need to be loved and praised.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's he
Because I just
grew up.
assumed that.
He grew up basically being abused constantly and treated like a lab experiment, and so they would use like the reward of love and attention to reward him and sort of control him, and so he's forever thirsting and hungering for complete and total love and approval, and anything that counters that is an offense to him. And he also doesn't have time for anybody's bullshit. He hates everyone. You know, he doesn't want to be part of the Seven, which is like their Justice League. He's like, you just need me, which is true. Which is how the real Justice League is too. Yeah. I mean, I like
who's in the real Justice League. Superman and a bunch of
Superman, eaters. Wonder Woman, the Green Lantern, the Flash, Martian Manhunter, Hawkgirl,
Martian Manhunter. You made that one up.
Cyborg,
the Wonder Twins.
That's spick and span. That's
no, all right. The Wonder Twins are.
No, you're right. It's something different. More or less, that's the main members of the Justice League. You don't know Martian Manhunter?
No, I don't know much about superheroes.
He's a shape-shifting Martian. His only weakness is fire.
I don't remember him having a big role in the cartoons.
It's a bad weakness.
Superman, Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, and Batman all the time, and then the Wonder Twins like fouling things up on the side.
Cyborg's in there a lot these days. You know, you get that black guy in there
nowadays. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is Cyborg black? I thought he was like just chrome.
He's definitely
Cyborg's half human, and he's like the important part of a human. He's sort of like RoboCop, except that the technology that's made him into a Robo-Man is like alien, like crazy nanotechnology that just constantly learns and makes him better. And he can sort of like make like a energy weapon out of his arm real quick and blast.
I'm thinking of who's the X-Man who is like who turns into a chrome guy.
Colossus or something.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, the Russian guy. Yeah. No, that's a cool superhero. When you give them too many powers, you end up with power scaling issues that are frustrating for readers. At least in X-Men, what they always do with the Speedster is they're like, "Oh yeah, he couldn't make it today. He's busy doing this other thing."
Or
he's busy doing this other thing.
Who is the super bad guy who caught the Speedster's foot while he was running?
Apocalypse.
Apocalypse had never demonstrated any kind of super speed before or after, but he managed to make the ground grab a Speedster's foot while he was at full speed and then kill him. It was
there's that moment where his like eyes start like moving and he's like keeping up with him. He's like adapting to the speed. He's like catching up or whatever. It's like I like the X-Men movies, man. I really do. I think there's a bunch of them, and there's a bunch of prequels, you know, where they go back and do the James McAvoy version of Professor X. I like all that shit.
No, I get that you like it, and that's cool, but you could tear apart the X-Men movies probably just as well as you did the Boys. And I think the Speedster losing like that is a good example.
I disagree.
Apocalypse is not a Speedster. He can't keep up with them. He can't even see him move. He never did it before, and he never did it after. But this one time, he pulled Speedster out of his ass to grab a guy.
It seems like Kyle's core complaint is like that Homelander's character changed rapidly to comport to like some grievance the director has. Not that the powers don't line up.
What it is like Homelander's the bad guy. I don't root for Homelander. I've been looking forward to Homeland. So the motivations for our characters, Butcher, Amer, wants to kill Homelander because Homelander raped his wife. Like, that's his motivation.
That's motivation right there.
His wife. It's all he's cared about for the entire show. Like, there are these great scenes where he's just like, they're at a big event and everybody's focused on the event. It's a race, and Homelander's up there standing there proud and like with his uniform and everything, arms crossed, looking overseeing everything. And there's only one face in the whole crowd that's not focused on the race, and it's Billy Butcher, and he's just staring at Homelander with this look that's like half hate and half bemusement. It's sort of a like, you're gonna see, mate. I'm gonna bollocks you good. Like, you could tell, like
he's Australian.
He's English, very Cockney, and he's always talking about bollocksing. And
what are his powers?
I don't think Homelander raped the wife in the comics. Did you know that?
Yeah, lots of differences between the show's way better than the comics as far as how they handle everything. Although that reveal at the end, if you didn't know it, in the comics, Homelander keeps getting shown these photos of him doing horrific things, but really they have a clone of him doing the horrific things, and that's only revealed to him at the very end, and it's wacky, and it's this huge reveal. That's not present in the TV show. Like it's so it's, for me, it was always about Billy Butcher getting his revenge on Homelander, and it didn't feel like a good revenge either. Like he killed him quick. That was a quick death. That wasn't that bad.
Did you just shoot him?
Homelander completely lost his dignity on the way out. He put a crowbar and sort of scalped him. Like he put it in his head and levered it up.
They did it in one room. They never left the room that they were in for this fight. If you go back and compare it to that Hero-gasm fight where they're like lasering each other across the room and flying and jumping, and Homelander goes to get away and they grab his cape and pull him back, and that fight had me pumped. But what I really wanted was, remember when they do the parody of like the Justice League movies, and they're like on a movie set making a movie within the show, and all the superheroes are there, and the whole city is destroyed, and the skyline is like brown, sooty smoke. It's like, why didn't we do that? Why didn't we do anything that made me feel like this was a bigger story than an office like kerfuffle? Like we didn't leave the room we were in, and we can all fly. He went to space to put Elon Musk, in space in like a split second. Like I would have liked it if we were.
I saw that they like had a guy that was just like Elon Musk.
And I don't know where their budget went. I don't know how they can't afford the CGI to make a big superhero fight. And I would have liked it if, I'll tell you what I do like. I like that once everybody's depowered, Butcher is head and shoulders better than Homelander. That I needed that. And I wish he'd said something like, probably should have learned to fight all those years, eh? And just like starts piecing him up. I needed more of that. I liked that a lot. But everything that led up to him being Deus Ex Machina depowered, I didn't like that. I wish you'd subverted my expectations, killed Kimiko. Now we can't depower him. Now we got to do it the hard way. And just do it the hard way. Because I think you can beat him. He seems so beatable by the end. Like they were handling him pretty well. Like
if they beat him,
little
we'd have the whole
tentacles were effective somehow. Like
if they beat him, hey, there'd be a whole other range of complaints. Like, oh, they depowered Homelander in this way. Why didn't he laser the tentacles? Why didn't he this? Why didn't he that? They had to depower him.